So the weekend was really good. I had a really good set. And it went really good, so it was really cool. And now this thing, I guess, is gonna happen. But
so what is it you're doing? MC on the weekends, or just kind of they call you up?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, okay.
How does it work?
So they send out an email like once a month, and it's
okay.
like the MC lit, and it shows like upcoming like next 2-3 months. Sometimes it's just like, hey, click it, put your name, your info, send your video link. They'll send that to that person's agent or whatever. They kind of, I think either the club, the bookers, or the agent kind of selects whoever they pick. I don't know. It's between those three or whatever. And then
Okay, so the performer gets to choose pretty much.
So yeah, you just click based off of your like the dates based off of which ones you want to do, and I mean I guess it's like, and in the pool it's a pool of all of us, so da 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 da, and then it's like maybe it'll go off a fit that they'll be like that guy or that guy already did something, so let's get this person. Or
Oh, okay,
like
I got
that.
you. Yeah. Well, I was talking to Kevin and Renee, the owners here, a little bit, and it seemed like they were just trying to get some new blood. Like that's what it sounded like. It was like, oh, we have a lot of the same people. We want to see some new people, and they were so nice, dude.
Yeah, nice.
I appreciate the introduction as well, man. Thank you for that. That was great. That they were warm and like definitely down to talk to everybody. They knew what they were coming there for and what they were going to get.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for years.
Because I was thinking a lot about that show and like the whole bringer show idea. And I think that a lot of people, as we've talked about it before too, it's like that show is like, what's the point of it and stuff like that. It's like, it's hard to get people to come out. But what I found out, because I was talking to like Julie and Heidi were there, and we were like hanging out before the show, and they're just chatting and stuff, and they're talking about like the crowd, and like that was a really big crowd. I was going to ask, was that the biggest crowd you've ever performed for?
I think so. It was like over 200 people.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah. Especially in there, I'm sure that was the biggest crowd you've had.
We've had good nights out there on the open mic nights, but I mean, the biggest crowd that I've put together. No, I take that. I put together one in Guyman, and it was like 100 and something
I guess that's
people.
True. I forgot about that one.
And then
that was a big room.
I did a weekend in Woodward, and they had this really great place called Long Shots.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
And you can hit them up for booking and stuff. They book people all the time.
But anyways,
Matt Farrell did that real quick, and then but that was all together probably about 200 people. And
that's probably slightly more, but that's still.
But 200 was the most amount at one time.
They were talking about the people that were there, and it's like, and even during the show, because Julie and Heidi were joking about like none of these people had ever been to a comedy club before. They don't know what to do, and everybody's. But then a lot of them were like. There was the table I was sitting with. It was the loudest fucking table in the whole place. It was annoying, and they were just clearly at their first comedy show ever. But like, and they ended up leaving. I think one of them got kicked out. I don't know the whole thing.
Oh dang!
But anyways, it wasn't a huge table. It was like 5 or 6 people. But anyways, even Sandra on stage was asking like how many people had never been to a show before, and a lot of people were clapping. I was like, oh shit! Yeah! But then I figured it out. I was like, that's why they do these shows. They don't really care how many people you bring. I mean, they do, but they're trying to get new people into the club.
Right.
Yeah. And like they get the people, the family and friends of the comics to come out and support.
Right.
And then they get to experience the show, hopefully start doing the more shows. It's like, that's kind of fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Well, with their little text thing they're doing now, it seems like they're getting a little bit more involved in that way.
But yeah, that was a good idea. I mean, and like I said, it worked as far as putting together 200 people in a local comedy show. Yeah. That's impressive. So,
well,
anyways,
you want to do the intro?
Yeah. we burned that one, but I might clip that out anyways. That was a good little.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.